Los Angeles is one of the most famous cities in the world. People call it the City of Angels, La La Land, and the home of Hollywood. It's where movies are made, where celebrities live, and where millions of people dream to visit. But most people only see what's on the surface: the sunshine, the palm trees, the red carpets. What they don't know is that a whole other world exists under their feet. Beneath the busy streets and tall buildings, there's a secret world filled with old tunnels, hidden shelters, forgotten train lines, and even lakes of oil. In this video, we're going deep, really deep, to show you the real Los Angeles, the one that most people never see. What's hiding just below your feet? Let's start with what's right under the surface. If you're walking on a street in Los Angeles, you're standing on layers of concrete and stone. This layer is about 10 to 30 centimeters thick. Under that, you'll find cables and pipes that run all across the city. Things like internet lines, phone wires, gas pipes, and electricity cables are all buried underground. Some are as deep as 2.5 meters, or about 8 feet. These connect homes, shops, and offices to the city's power and water. So even before you dig a full meter down, you've already hit an entire network of life-supporting systems. That's why you'll see warning signs telling people not to dig without checking first. The forgotten tunnels of Los Angeles. Now let's go a little deeper. Around 4 to 5 meters below the ground, things get interesting. Here you'll find abandoned tunnels that used to be full of life. These were once railway tunnels used by two famous systems, the red cars and the yellow cars. These trains ran all across Los Angeles from the late 1800s to the 1960s. But when people started driving more cars, the train lines were shut down. The tunnels were left behind. During the Prohibition-era, when alcohol was illegal, these tunnels were used to move drinks in secret. They also hid bars called speakeasies. Some say gangsters used them to move money, or even hide people. Today, these tunnels are dusty, dark, and forgotten. But they're a big part of LA's hidden history. Secret bunkers and fallout shelters. As we keep going deeper, we find something unexpected. Underground rooms that look like someone planned to live there for a long time. These are fallout shelters, built during the Cold War when people feared a nuclear war. One example is in San Fernando Valley, where a regular home had a hidden bunker underneath. Inside there were bunk beds, canned food, water, and even old magazines. It was like stepping back in time. Some of these shelters are still hidden under schools, churches, fast food places, and old buildings. The city of Los Angeles even has a list of nearly 3,000 public shelters. But most private bunkers are kept secret. Why? Because the people who built them didn't want crowds showing up in an emergency. Life inside the LA sewers. Let's go even deeper, about 6 to 9 meters down. Here we reach a place most people don't even want to think about, the sewer system. But this part of Los Angeles is super important. It's made of over 27,000 kilometers of pipes that carry wastewater from homes and businesses. These tunnels are dark and smelly, but they're also full of life. There are bacteria, mold, and yes, rats. LA has one of the worst rat problems in the US, second only to Chicago. Sometimes workers go down into the sewers for repairs, and even drones are used to check if the pipes are okay. Believe it or not, some people take tours of these sewers just for the thrill. Elon Musk's secret tunnel. Now we find a tunnel that looks new, super clean, wide, and high-tech. This isn't a sewer or subway, it's something else. This tunnel was built by Elon Musk's Boring Company in 2018. It's about 1.8 kilometers long and was made to test a new kind of public transportation idea. Musk wanted to prove he could build tunnels faster than a snail, which is funny but also serious. This tunnel sits near SpaceX and was a practice project before building the transport system in Las Vegas. It's a sign that even today, people are still creating new underground paths under LA, not just using old ones. Luxury homes built underground. Now, imagine walking past a simple one-story house. Nothing fancy, right? But what if we told you that house might actually be hiding a giant underground mansion? That's exactly what's happening in a place called Rolling Hills in Los Angeles. There's a house named Hacienda de la Paz. It looks small from the outside, but underneath it has 5 full floors underground. There's a banquet hall, a sauna, a spa, even a movie theater and tennis court, all hidden below ground. Why? Because in that area, only one-story buildings are allowed above ground. But there's no rule about what you can build under the ground. So the owners created a secret palace underground, legal, hidden, and very luxurious. Skyscraper foundations go deep. Los Angeles has a lot of tall buildings, especially in downtown. These skyscrapers may reach for the sky, but their foundations go deep underground, sometimes even deeper than tunnels or sewers. Most big buildings are supported by massive concrete slabs called mat foundations, or long columns called piles. These can go as deep as 20 to 60 meters, or even more. For example, the Wilshire Grand Center, the tallest building in LA, has a 5.5 meter thick slab under it, and 6 underground floors for parking and equipment. These deep structures are designed to survive earthquakes with rubber and steel pads called seismic isolators that absorb the shaking. So every time you see a tall building in LA, remember that it has a huge part hidden underground too. Los Angeles Young Subway System. What about the subway? Los Angeles is known for cars and traffic, but it also has an underground train system. It's not as old as the New York or London subway. LA's first subway opened in 1990, which is pretty recent. Some subway tunnels are shallow, but others go as deep as 27 meters, like the Western Station on the Purple Line. That's nearly 90 feet below the surface. The subway system stretches more than 170 kilometers and serves thousands of passengers every day. While there aren't many ghost stories here like in older cities, the subway is a big part of modern LA's underground life. Wells and water deep underground. As we go deeper, we start to find long, narrow pipes that go straight down. These are water wells, and they're everywhere in Los Angeles. Some are for homes, and others are for factories or farms. They reach down to something called an aquifer, which is like an underground lake of fresh water. These wells can be as deep as 90 meters, or almost 300 feet. They pull up clean water for the city to use. You might even see some of these wells from the street, but most people don't know what they are. They're another part of LA's underground system that keeps the city running. The legend of the lizard people. Now here's something a little strange. In the 1930s, a man named G. Warren Shufelt said he found proof of a hidden city beneath Los Angeles, built by lizard people. Yes, you heard that right. He believed these creatures lived underground long ago to escape a disaster and left behind gold, maps, and tunnels. He even got permission to dig near downtown LA, but all he found was water and dirt. Still, the legend caught on. Some people say it comes from Native American stories about ant people who helped tribes survive disasters. Whether true or not, this story is now part of LA's underground myth. A fun and mysterious tale about what might be hidden below. A giant lake of oil beneath the city. Now we've reached one of the most surprising secrets. A massive oil field right under Los Angeles. It's not a myth, it's real. The Los Angeles City oil field stretches under places like Dodger Stadium and goes on for kilometers. Long ago, oil would even bubble up to the surface. In the late 1800s and early 1900s, people rushed to drill wells. One woman, Emma Summers, became known as the Oil Queen of California. She owned over 50 wells and made a fortune, all while still teaching piano. Even today, many oil pumps are still running inside hidden buildings or behind fences. In 2022, LA decided to ban new oil drilling and shut down the old ones over the next 20 years. But beneath the city, the oil still flows quietly, deep below. So next time you think of Los Angeles, don't just picture the palm trees, the stars, or the traffic. Remember the layers below, the cables, the tunnels, the shelters, the bunkers, and even the oil fields. From old secrets to futuristic tech, Los Angeles has an entire world hidden underground. It's a city built not just above the surface, but deep into the earth. Which underground discovery surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this journey into LA's hidden world, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. We've got even more amazing places to explore in the next episode.